This is Top Accolade African News Updates. I am Soibifa Jackridge.
At least 17 school children across 5 schools in Nigeria's northeastern Yobe state have died after an outbreak of meningitis, authorities have confirmed. A total of 473 suspected cases have been recorded so far, he said. Meningitis is an infection which causes an acute inflammation of the outer layers of the brain and spinal cord. It can be life-threatening unless diagnosed and treated early. Vaccination is an effective way of preventing meningitis. The Nigerian Center for Disease Control and Prevention and CDC had earlier in the year put out a public health advisory on the disease. It highlighted that the dry season could increase the risk of infection, especially with crowding and poor ventilation. Most cases of the disease in Nigeria are reported in what has been termed the meningitis belt, which covers all 19 states in the northern region. Democratic Republic of Congo President Felix Tshisekedi has condemned the violence in Chad following the deadly attack on the headquarters of the National Security Agency. Several people were killed in Wednesday's assault. Mr. Tshisekedi expressed concerns that the developments in Chad are likely to disrupt the process of political transition, with a presidential election scheduled for 6th May. Mr. Tshisekedi expressed his solidarity with the transitional authorities in the country. He welcomed their decision for a quick investigation to shed full light on the event in question with a view to identifying those responsible and take them to court. This is the first major reaction outside Chad since the alleged attack, which the government has been blamed on the opposition Socialist Party Without Borders (PSF). The party denies it, saying its officials were there to look for the body of a member who had been arrested and then killed. It accuses soldiers of opening fire on its members. It comes amid concerns over the whereabouts of the leader of the party, Yaya Dilo. There has been tension in the Chadian capital, N'Djamena, amid heavy gunfire in several areas, including the headquarters of the opposition party. Trade unions in Guinea have called off a nationwide protest after the government fulfilled one of their key demands by releasing detained press union leader Sikel Jamal Pendesa. Mr. Pendesa was jailed last month for protesting against the restrictions imposed by the ruling military junta, including internet limitations and the blocking of radio and TV channels. The country's union umbrella group, the Guinean Trade Union Movement, said on Wednesday that it would be resuming negotiations over its remaining demands with the transitional government. Prime Minister Mamadou Uri Ba, who was sworn in on Tuesday, had asked the unions to suspend the strike and promised to address their concerns. The unions are demanding the reduction of food prices amid the ongoing cost of living crisis, as well as the end of restrictions. Guinea has been under military rule since a coup in September 2021 and is expected to hold elections to restore democratic rule in 10 months. Two senior executives from the global cryptocurrency exchange platform, Binance, have been in Nigeria over allegations of fixing the country's exchange rates. The executives arrived in Nigeria to discuss the suspension of the trading platform with Nigerian authorities. The pair were detained on Wednesday. Bayo Onanuga, the presidential spokesman, accused the Binance of fixing the country's exchange rates and assuming the role of the central bank. In an interview with local media on Wednesday, the country's central bank governor Olayemi Cardoso said that about $26 billion, that is 20 billion euros, had passed through Binance Nigeria in cryptocurrency trade through sources and users who we cannot adequately identify on Tuesday. Binance officials are yet to respond to claims. Last December, Nigerian authorities lifted a 2-year ban imposed on cryptocurrency transactions over what they described as money laundering and terrorism financial risks posed by cryptocurrency in the country. This government clamps down on Binance is among the measures it believes would save the local naira currency, which has depreciated by almost 70% in the last 8 months. That is the size of Top Accolade African News Updates. You can follow us on our social media platforms as displayed on your screen. Happy Thursday!